All right, friends. Hello, welcome. We are live. We should be. My stream just froze. Okay, no, we're good. So we are going to fix all of this, and we're going to make it a little bit better for work. So let me just unclip my hair because I actually don't want it clipped, and um, I probably shouldn't have slept in it tied up, but that's okay. We're gonna fix this right now. I'm sorry, it's probably a touch loud because I do have my little space heater on, but honestly it's like 55 degrees inside, so we need it. Sorry. So I'm just gonna part my hair here so I can grab my little front pieces of my hair here just so we can have some nice little accent pieces. Okay, that's maybe too much of an accent, but I'll put some of that back. Alright, I think this is good enough. Alright, so I'm going to tie my hair back. I'm realizing I probably should have gotten the clip out that I wanted to use from this package, but we'll deal with that now. So I got these at TJ Maxx the other day, and I kind of want to use the green one today because my outfit's kind of basic. So I'm going to pizzazz it up a little bit with a fun hair clip. Not that anyone's ever going to see it at work because I work remotely, but let's see if I can get the hair clip out of the package relatively smoothly without destroying my hair. I don't have scissors in here, so we're just gonna like go kind of crazy with these tweezers and maybe that will work. I actually might just need to grab scissors. Let's see. I think I may just need scissors. Okay, let me grab scissors. I will be back. Alright, scissors have been secured. I should have taken the clip out first, but that's okay. We're gonna make it work from here. Oh no, I'm like cutting this clip. This is a disaster-ish. Okay, I got the clip. Come with me. Oh no. Okay. Alright, time to start twisting my hair. So because my hair is like a little bit longer, I don't like to just do the thing where you just kind of like pop it up and clip it because it's just like too much. So I do like to just kind of roll it a little bit into kind of like a little loop, and then I'll clip this in place here just so that it's like doubled over, and these clips seem to be handling it okay, so we'll go with that. It's got like a little thing sticking out on top so I do look like I have a little bit of hair, so we'll go with that for now. My hair's just like really, I don't know, we need like a touch of like hair oil. I think my flyaways are a little crazy today. Let me also readjust my shirt here after all of that. Just a little touch of my Verb Ghost Oil. Just gonna put this in my hair. To be fair, I've already started my workday. If anyone's gonna come at me for starting this video past 10 o'clock, I've actually already done a couple hours of work. It just seemed like a good time to take a break. So, nobody worry about me. Alright. Don't know if I love it, but we're gonna go with it. I did already put my face oil on my face for the morning. I'm just going to tuck these behind my ears so I don't get makeup all over these. But I did already put on my Mad Hippie Vitamin C face oil just to keep my face nice and bright already. And that's had time to soak in as I did my hair. I normally do more stuff. Well, not normally. This is normally all I do to my face. I should do more, but honestly, it's busy. So that's all we've done. I'm going to go in with my makeup now. I'm going to start with my e.l.f. primer. And this is my favorite primer. This is the second time I have bought it, which I think says a lot because I feel like there's so many fun new makeup products all the time that like using one entirely really makes a statement about how good it is. So I really like this one. It is like a dupe of, or it's supposed to be a dupe of the Milk Makeup like Hydro Grip Primer. It honestly looks pretty similar, at least in terms of color. And I do think it does do a pretty good job of gripping down my face, given how like oily my face is. So it does take about 30 seconds just to like get tacky on your face and become, I don't know, usable, I guess, for lack of a better word. So while I wait for that to set up, I'm going to go ahead and start prepping my foundation. So I'm going to take my Beauty Blender and just get it wet here, just because it blends out better when my Beauty Blender is wet. And I'm going to take my Uoma foundation, which I am running out of a little bit, but I do have 3 more because this was on sale at Ulta at some point during like the Cyber Monday, Cyber Week madness. So I do have 2 more of these, which is good because like they're like $40 for the bottle, which is a little bit pricey. So I'm just gonna go in and start dabbing this foundation in all over my face and then a little bit down my neck as well, just so that everything's nice and blended as well. And I also have like a weird neck set right now, so we're gonna cover that up as well with all of this. Try not to get my hair in this too much here. Although my hair is darker, so I guess it's like not bad if I need to like push product like into my hairline. It's like not as obvious because my hair is darker. But I'm gonna try not to get too much makeup in my hair. I'm gonna try to get a nice good blend on all of this. Just make sure that it all looks like it's nice, even, and one color. Just go down my neck a little bit as well here. To make sure it looks nice. Make sure I cover my weird neck zit. Alright, this is looking pretty good, so I'm gonna go in with a little bit of setting spray, and I'm just gonna set down my face because I'm done with all of like my liquid face products. So this is just my Hourglass Veil Soft Focus Setting Spray. You could use this as your only setting spray if you want. It's totally fine for that. But I use it as kind of like the first layer setting spray. And then I will go in at the very end with this NYX one. So you'll see that happening. But I just like to set down my face once I'm done with all like the liquid and cream products, because that's like a TikTok hack that I saw. So we're following that. And while I wait for my face to dry, I'm just going to start taking out all of my powders so that those are ready to be used when I'm ready to use them. We're just trying to keep it simple today for work. Actually, I don't think anyone at work's even going to see me from this point on, but that's okay. I work from home, so that's why we're here doing my makeup at this kind of odd hour. Alright, just to speed up the drying process here, we'll take out my little fan and just try to dry it down a little bit more. Just because the next product I'm going to go in with is my little like white setting powder, and sometimes if my face is not like totally dried down, it will pick up some of my makeup product on the sponge, like some of my foundation, and it will like put it into the powder, and it just looks kind of gross. So I prefer to like try to have my face a little bit more dried down if I can before I go into the powder. Otherwise it creates kind of like a muck in here and it's kind of gross. So I'm going to go in with my little Laura Mercier puff to my Essence All About Matte powder just to set down my face. And I try not to go in too heavily with this because although it does take the shine immediately away from my face, it does also make my face a little bit more pale. And if I'm packing on too much of this product, it will make my face very pale very quickly. And it's just a little bit harder to make me look alive if I put too much of this powder on, because I just look pasty and unwell. So it's a fine balance for this product here. So I'm just lightly dabbing this all over my face and a little bit on my neck as well, because I did kind of drag some of my foundation down there as well, but everything should be pretty much covered. And as you can see, it did take away the shine from my face pretty instantly, so pretty cool product. Now I'm going to add in a little bit of that color that I just took away from my face. I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Infallible powder. I'm just going to lightly put this all over my face. If I do go in too heavily with this powder, I don't know, I just don't like the look of it. There's times where I've run out of foundation, or I've forgotten foundation, or my foundation blender is still like wet because it's drying, because it takes 2 days to dry. I'll go in with this instead of foundation. And I just don't love the look of it. I think because maybe this is like slightly the wrong color for me, but that's okay. I just feel like it gets like a little bit patchy. It does come with like a little sponge that you can put it on and just rub it directly onto your face, but it's just a lot more work that way. So I just lightly brush it on, and I think that works for me. Blend it down a little bit onto the neck. And I'm going to go in with my NARS bronzer. This is in the shade Laguna. I think this is one of their like most popular products. I got like a little, there's like a hair on my face, hold on. I got like a little sample of it, and I really liked it, so I did splurge and buy the full size one, and it does last a pretty long time. I've had this for probably almost a year now. I haven't used it for the full year, but I think it could get pretty close to probably lasting you the whole year, even if you're doing your makeup like pretty much every day like I am, because I will put this on like every day. So I'm just going underneath the chin just to give myself a little bit more definition for my face, a little bit more of a jawline. And I'm just going to give myself a little bit more definition in my cheeks as well. I'm just putting this under my cheekbones, just kind of like, if you look forward, just kind of where the light isn't hitting, you just kind of want to put the color there. So that looks pretty good. And then we're going to just do a little bit on the forehead. I don't have that big of a forehead, so it's not like I need to like minimize it necessarily, but I do just kind of like to have that look where it is like a little bit more bronzer on the forehead. I don't do any sort of nose contour or anything, at least not on like a daily basis. Because like I said, we're just keeping it pretty simple for work here. I'm going to go in with yet another NARS product. I'm going to go in with my NARS blush. This is one of their matte blushes, just because I do feel like my face does get very shiny throughout the day. So I do like to just have as many matte products on my face as possible. And I do put this on similar to how I put on my bronzer. I'll take it all the way up the cheek instead of just going on like the apples of my cheeks. I do kind of like to have that more like lifted, like snatched cheekbone look. So just trying to blend this into my bronzer as well as I'm going down my face here as well, just so there's not like any sort of weird division between the two colors. But it's funny because I feel like it does come out like pretty like reddish pink on my face, but it's like kind of a light pink in the package, so not sure how that happened. I'm now going to go in with just a little bit of highlighter here, just to highlight my cheekbones, and a little bit on the nose, because I love a good nose highlight, although I touch my face a fair amount, and just like it being on my nose, I feel like it goes away pretty quickly, but I like it when I do it, because then we have like a little something fun on the face. Alright, let me get all of my products together to do my eyes here. I am going to pre-curl my lashes just because I am going to try to wing my eyeliner today. I did it yesterday and it came out pretty decent, so we're going to try it again today because, you know, it only gets better with practice. I used to wing my eyeliner every day. Now, not so much. Alright, so I am going to go in with my little like winged eyeliner tool. This is the Wonder Wing from Rimmel London. I honestly don't think they make this anymore, but they make very similar products. So what it does is it just has like a nice little like triangle on it. So you just stamp the triangle on your face and then you just draw in the rest. So my eyes are like a little bit of different shapes, different sizes. Just the way that like my eyes fold is very different too. So I'm going to try to like put something on that's symmetrical-ish, as long as it looks okay. And I don't want to do like a big crazy wing for work, just like a small one. So I'm going to get closer to the screen for a second so that I can actually see what I'm doing in the mirror behind me here. All right, so far so good. Just trying to emulate this on this side here. Okay, it's not bad. So because I want to like preserve this as long as I can, because I'm not sure if I can rebuy this, I'm going to put this aside. I'm going to go in with my regular liner and just touch everything up. So I'm going to go in with my KVD tattoo liner and just kind of, as you can see, like the black's like not that pigmented just because this is a little bit older. So I'm just going to go in with my KVD tattoo liner, just my normal everyday liner, and just try to do the rest of the liner on my eye and just kind of darken up the wing portion as well. But not bad. I actually really like the way it came on this eye. I don't love this eye, but we're doing okay. I think I just need to, unfortunately, make them similar. As much as I loved what that one looked like. Okay, things are starting to get weird. So, before I add too much, we're going to stop there. Is it perfect? No, but otherwise I'm going to just like keep packing on more color until there's just like a huge wing on my face. So I'm going to go in with my mascara. I'm going to go in with my favorite Urban Decay Perversion, a little travel size one, just because then I don't have to worry about this product drying out. This is like a little bit of a bolder wing, I think, than I wanted, but it'll be alright, especially once I put my hair, like these little pieces back onto my face. I think it'll be okay. Alright, just a little bit of mascara here, and then of course doing the lower lash line. So I love a good lower lash line mascara moment. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm just putting like a little bit of color on there just because I like to have like a little something. You could spend much more time on there if you want, but I just like to have like a little something. And do mascara on my other eye here. I do kind of do the old school where I kind of just put the wand at the base of my lashes and wiggle it up, because I think that works just as well. And if I do put on too much mascara, I do have a little mascara like separator. I guess it's like a lash separator. And it's pretty good. Like if anything just ever gets clumpy, or if I accidentally put like a clump of product on my eyelashes, like I did yesterday. For some reason, I had put like a big clump of product on my lower lashes, and I had to comb it out. But I think today I don't need to comb. But if I did, I do have my nice little lash separator. I got this from Ulta. It's J-Cat brand, which I think is only online, but you can just take it through your lashes and then it'll like declump them a little bit. But I did use this for my lower lashes yesterday because I got like a clump on my lashes and I'm like, how do I deal with this? So I'm going to go in with a little bit of a Morphe pencil here to do my brows. I'm actually not mad at the wings. I think they actually look decent. Is it a little bit much for work? Maybe, but it's alright. If anyone's trying to have a meeting with me on Friday, I guess you have to deal with Catherine's zesty look. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of this Morphe pencil here, and I'm going to try to draw on some eyebrows for myself. I'm going to try to make them symmetrical, but at the end of the day, they're usually not that symmetrical, so we move on. Alright. That looks pretty good. This took a little bit far over, but we're gonna just go with it. And I can always clean it up as well later on. But that looks decent. I'm gonna try to do the same thing over on this side here. Just trying to keep it thin. I can always make them like thicker later, but it's harder once they're very thick to go the other way. And you can clean it up, but it does kind of take off some of your makeup that's underneath. Oh, these look decently symmetrical, I feel like. And just a little bit more definition on this side, but not bad. Just a little bit more over here. I do go through one of these pencils like every month because I am essentially drawing on an eyebrow every morning for myself. So Anastasia is a very good brand, but honestly, the NYX and Morphe work just fine, especially if you use a lot of eyebrow pencil like me. It's a lot easier of a pill to swallow to spend $6 a month as opposed to like $14 a month on an eyebrow pencil, but just my opinion. Maybe if I used Anastasia, the brows would be better, but honestly, I work from home. No one really cares what I look like. Although, at work, yesterday they asked us to send in like a passport photo so that it's like your photo of you where you're just like looking forward, not smiling. I think I soft smiled in it, otherwise I look very mean, but I'm like, now, is this going to end up as a meme? Like, am I going to end up like memed at work? And yesterday happened to be the day where I like winged my eyeliner for like the first time at work in like a long time. So I'm like, oh, okay, you're getting a slightly glamorized Catherine today. Okay, these look kind of similar. I think I'm going to add a little bit more product over here. But this is kind of like the wings. The more product you add, sometimes it's like too much. It's not helpful. I'm just going to feather them out slightly with, this is the Anastasia brand brush. Nothing's wrong with this brush. I just got like a MAC brush instead because I thought it would up my lash or my eyebrow game. Hard to say, but I still use like the little spoolie end just to keep my little brows in place at the front. I'm going in with a little bit of the NYX Control Freak Brow Gel. I do try to wipe this off when I use it, but I've been pretty bad about remembering that lately, so this is probably more of like a brown brow gel than a clear brow gel at this point in time, but that's alright. I'm going to go in with a little bit of my NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray and just kind of let that soak into my face. And while I do that, I'm going to go in with my MAC Prep and Prime here. Essentially just a chapstick for my lips. It is supposed to help keep your lipstick on longer, but hard to say if it's worth the $20 investment. But it is just a really nice chapstick as well. I don't know where any of my normal go-to lip colors are, so I'm just going to go in with this NARS Power Matte lipstick and hope I don't get it everywhere today. It does dry down pretty well. I just need to make sure I don't put on too much of it. So I'm going to get a little closer here. As I put this on, I think it's just a nice, kind of neutral, pretty pink red. And it will dry down matte as well. Alright, just try to smile, see what it looks like, see if I need more product. Because I hate when I smile and my like top lip goes away, so gotta make sure that I got the product covering that. And just make sure my lips look symmetrical-ish with all of this. I think it looks fairly decent. Bottom looks fairly decent, so I don't know. These look not symmetrical now that I'm looking at it. Hold on. Let me see. We're getting there. Okay, that looks more symmetrical. We're gonna go with that. So as my face is kind of drying down, let me show you these little hairs pulled in front of my face. I don't like those. Put those back. So this is kind of like the quick, simple work look. Let me show you in a little bit of better lighting. Just easy, simple, fun. So I'm gonna go do the rest of my work day now, make myself a little bit of breakfast, and I will see you guys in the next video. And happy Friday! We made it to the weekend. Have a good one. Bye.